Well, y'all got rid of the migrants, and now they need somebody to pick blueberries. $11 an hour, 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week, May through July in Louisiana. Louisiana in the summertime, you know how hot that is? Shit. Even a crackhead wouldn't even do that. You know, a crackhead be like, this is beneath me. I can't even do that. Crackhead be like, I don't want to smoke that bad. I don't want to get high that bad. Man, hey, y'all got rid of the migrants. See, we told you it's jobs that Americans just won't do. It's some jobs that even Americans won't do, and this is one of them. So now look at you. So I don't know if y'all gonna find anybody to pick blueberries in the summertime in Louisiana. Shit, that's nasty work.
Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into a story that is hitting up faster than a Louisiana summer, literally. With migrant labor pushed out of the picture, some farmers are now struggling to fill back-breaking jobs like blueberry picking. $11 an hour, 10-hour shifts, 7 days a week, all under that scorching southern sun. Sound brutal? You are not alone. The internet is lit with reactions, and let's just say, even the most desperate hustlers are saying no thanks. People are calling it nasty work, a wake-up call, and even proof that yes, there are jobs Americans just won't do. So what happens when politics meet speeches? Blueberries, stick around because we are breaking down the job posts that got the whole country talking, the reactions, and what it all means for the future of farm labor in the US.
So y'all, AM PM staffing service posted this on Facebook because they're looking for farm pickers, and these are the terms right here. The comments, I'm going to show y'all some of the comments. The comments, Lord have mercy.
All right, for all my people who saying they were still in the jobs and you're looking for a job, I have the job for you right now. So just bear with me. Go ahead and put this up. Yeah, so AM to PM staffing is hiring farm pickers. Yeah, I want you to read it. Baby, when I say I sprained my ankle getting to them comments. I want y'all to really understand how dire this shit is. First of all, Louisiana, fuck you, because weren't y'all just out here trying to steal people's rights like last week or whatever? You had 50 Cent up here doing it and whatnot. Hey, y'all can get down there. Go them berries at that one little, I think he was a senator or house representative that said y'all can go pick the babies can go pick the berries. They need pickers. $11 US in this economy. I can't. They want 9 to 10 hours, 7 days a week from May until July. They want some of the hottest fucking months. I know y'all lied. And them comments did not disappoint. Now the last time I checked, it was at 11,500. But somebody was like, you better get GPT to pick them berries. Somebody was like, you better hire your mama. Y'all, I have legit laughed at this for like 10 good minutes. But I want y'all to really understand something. This is a real job list. Like, I went to their page. It's legit. Like, this is a real staffing agency. This is not like, some fly button. Like, they got a little bit of a following and whatnot. Somebody said you might as well just said you wanted slaves. But I really want people to understand that these jobs really do exist. And the fact that we just removed people that were absolutely doing these jobs, minding their business. But I want y'all to know, look at what they were paying them. And here's the thing, with this running with a staffing agency, this staffing agency is making bank. You know that they are. But somebody said, Mr. Lincoln said, we don't have to do this anymore. Y'all, somebody said, y'all better fire up that plane from El Salvador. So in other words, bring them people back. When I tell you, I have literally cried during this. Y'all don't understand how many times I had to film this, okay? Because y'all, seriously, I want people to really put, logistics on this. Somebody was like, is it crack? Y'all, like, tears. Because this shit is fucking funny as hell. Because this is like real, like, reaction. And my favorite one was this is giving Wade in the water. It made me think of the episode of Fresh Prince where they had Aunt Viv teaching that Black History class. I said, Wade. Y'all. Oh God. But seriously, this is a real job listing. Please understand, there's going to be tons more of this, but all you MAGAs that, were like, they're still in our jobs. The job is open. Get out there and go pick them berries. My smoothies are going to need them. Since you all couldn't mind your business and couldn't leave somebody alone, go on out there and get them berries picked between May and July. And you better wear some sunscreen. Okay.
Almost on a daily basis, I lose more and more hope in certain people. I do. I lose more and more motherfucking hope in certain people. Like, I'm looking at this shit. I'm watching what the fuck is going on. And all I see is grandstanding. I don't grandstand. I don't need to. But some of y'all do. Some of y'all lives have more holes than Swiss fucking cheese, and you got the goddamn nerve to tell somebody else about the hole in their shoe. Grandstanding. Fighting for something that, had you set your stupid ass down and listened, you would know what the fuck you're fighting for. Grandstanding. And the fucked up thing about your grandstanding is it's never enough when you get what you want. You got to have more. You got to be more and more in the fucking spotlight. You got to fucking throw your bullshit on other motherfucking people. Grandstanding. Because you going to show people that you are one of the good ones. Motherfuck you. I don't trust you. Sorry. I come from my cynicism honestly. I had cynical fucking parents. They wasn't fucking with some of y'all either. They wasn't. My father would outshine you, and my mother didn't fucking trust you. Here you come with all that bullshit, and they go, watch him. That bitch gonna get you in trouble. Watch him. The older I get, the more I realize some of you motherfuckers ain't shit. Like, I'm being dead ass honest to your soul, you ain't shit. You put out a veneer of what you think you are. But the actuality smacks you in the motherfucking face every morning. Because that mirror don't lie. This camera will. Your comment section will gas your dumb ass up. But the mirror don't fucking lie. The mirror knows your sins because you carry them. And you have the audacity to try to stand in judgment of people. You see, you know when I can stand in judgment of motherfuckers? When I know I'm right. When I know for a fact I am fucking right, I can stand in judgment of any goddamn body I want. And see, the beauty of that is when I look in the mirror, I know what my sins already are. I already know. I own them bitches. Hardcore own them bitches. Makes me know, never mind. I ain't talking from some perch. Bitch, I'm in the mud. I got fucking dirt on my hands. I am balls deep in the mud, and I'm still telling you, you ain't shit. Because you grandstand rather than listen. And when you find out that your grandstanding meant absolutely fucking nothing, why are you coming back talking about unity? Solidarity? We need to stick together and fix. Fuck you. Fuck you. Shit's on fire now, bitch. Don't come at me with a fire extinguisher when your ass had a pocket full of matches and a goddamn gasoline can strapped to your back. Fuck you. You set fire to the rain. Now fucking dance in it. Because you grandstand rather than fucking listen. Some of y'all are walking around here cutting your goddamn self and bleeding on people that ain't had nothing to do with the fact that you cut yourself. I don't trust some of y'all. Fuck it. I'ma say it. I don't trust some of y'all. I don't. There is a fight. There is absolutely a fight against fascism. There is absolutely 100% a fight against this bullshit. But do you know one thing I will never do? Stand next to your motherfucking ass. I don't trust you. Because you quick to want to get that fucking spotlight. I'm trying to get that bitch off me. You over here in the light, yeah. I can't trust you. Because I'll be goddamned if you gonna grandstand when my motherfucking family's well-being and future is on the line. I'll be goddamned if you gonna grandstand and I'm out here trying to make sure that my family and the family across the street and the Latino family and the black family and the gay family and the Jewish family and the Muslim family are doing fine while your dumb ass is out here trying to dance in this goddamn spotlight like this is the stage. Bitch, this ain't a musical. This ain't. This real life. You're going to have to get your knuckles bruised. You're going to get punched in the fucking face. And you're going to be dimmed by people that know fucking better. That by people that have fought this fucking fight longer than you have. You new to this. They true to this. And that's why I will never stand with some of you motherfuckers. Ever.
So here we are. Blueberry farms in Louisiana are desperate. The job, pick blueberries for $11 an hour, 9 to 10 hours a day, 7 days a week during one of the hottest times of the year, May through July. The same Louisiana summer where heat and humidity can knock the wind out of you just by stepping outside, and now without migrant labor, no one is lining up for it. This isn't a surprise. It's exactly what economists, farmers, and migrant rights advocates have been saying for years. There are jobs in this country that Americans simply will not do. Not because people are lazy, not because Americans don't want to work, but because these jobs are physically punishing, low paying, and offer little to no benefits, security, or long-term opportunity. It's not laziness, it's survival instincts. The U.S. agricultural system has relied on migrant labor for decades, often undocumented, to fill these types of jobs. These are the people who get up before dawn, work until dark, in sweltering conditions with no fanfare, no glory, and little protection. The work is exhausting, is skilled, and yes, is essentially, but now with stricter immigration enforcement and fewer migrants entering the workforce, the consequences are clear. We told you this would happen, and here it is. There is something deeply ironic about this situation. For years, politicians talking ahead have said things like, they are not taking our jobs or close the borders, and those jobs will go to Americans. But now that the jobs are available, nobody is taking them because $11 an hour isn't worth heat stroke. It's not worth risking your health without health insurance. It's not worth coming home every day with your back broken, dehydrated, and exhausted for less than a living wage. This isn't just about blueberries. This is a microcosm of a larger labor issue in America. Whether it's picking fruit, working in meat packing plants, or doing janitorial and construction labor, these are the kinds of jobs that keep society functioning. But they are often overlooked, underpaid, and dismissed as unskilled. But now, when the very people who used to do this work hasn't around, suddenly these jobs hasn't being filled. Why? Because they were never easy. They were never underdeserved. They were simply invisible. And let's talk about the pay. $11 an hour for back-breaking field labor is not just low, it's insulting. That is barely about minimum wage in many states. And for a job that requires intense physical stamina and endurance in dangerous heat, is nowhere near what it should be. If firms want Americans to take on this labor, they need to pay livable wages, plain and simple. But that would mean higher costs for the farmer and ultimately higher prices at the supermarket. Are we as consumers willing to pay that, or do we just want the labor to stay invisible? This is where it gets complicated because people want cheap food. Groceries prices are already climbing. Inflation is squeezing everyone. But cheap food comes at low cost, and that cost has traditionally been carried on the backs of underpaid, often undocumented workers. The system is built on that foundation. You remove the labor and everything collapses. And now farmers are finding that hard the hard way. Some might say, well, if nobody wants to do it, bring in prison labor or let high scholars do it. But again, the issue isn't availability of bodies, it's about conditions. If it were a fair job with fair pay and protections, people would consider it. But right now, this isn't a job, it's exploitation, and nobody wants to sign up for that regardless of their background. What is also striking is the backlash online. People are laughing at these jobs posts. They are saying even a crackhead wouldn't do that. And while that might sound harsh, it speaks volumes. If someone who is struggling with addiction, someone desperate, still wouldn't take the job, that should tell you everything you need to know. It's not a job, it's a punishment wrapped in a paycheck. And yet, the country will still wants to verify the people who did these jobs. Migrant workers were painted as criminals, as burdens, as threats to the economy. But now we see the truth. They were a backbone, silent, hardworking, and indispensable. You don't realize how essential someone is until they are gone, and now they are gone. So what is the solution? We need serious immigration reform that allows for a legal protection and respected immigrant workforce. We need to treat farm labor like the scale, essential jobs it is. We need to pay people fairly, offer protections, and stop pretending that anyone can or should be willing to work themselves into the ground for poverty wages. Because if we don't, the blueberries will not will rust on the vine. The strawberries will stay in the dates, and we will all be standing around wondering why the shelves are empty, forgetting that we helped build the system that caused it. This is a reckoning moment. It's a test of values. Do we value the labor that feeds us, or do we just want to keep it hidden, cheap, and disposable? The answer will define not just our food system, but who we are as a nation. Thanks for watching. If you got something from this video, hit that like button, drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for real talk and breakdowns just like this. Catch you in the next one.